Hello, everyone. It's a little bit later than I intended to come on live, but here I am. I wanted to, again, talk about the preview of my new planner, which is called Spirit Op Planner. It's Spiritual Growth and Operational Living Planner, so Spirit Op. And so I really wanted to marry together the my spiritual planners as well as my functional planners. I use a functional planner every day, and I was really struggling to find a spiritual planner that also was a good functional planner. And so the creation of Spirit Op is because I really wanted to put both of those into one place, so I didn't have to have two planners throughout my day. I wanted to be able to do both. And this is day 3 of the preview. My launch date is Tuesday, October 21st. So Tuesday is when the planner will come out on Etsy. This is a digital planner right now. And this is a core planner. So it'll have, this is just a mock-up right now, but it'll have like a page, a front page for it and a back page and inside cover, all printable from your normal printer. And so this is a way for you to be able to use it with any disc-bound planner that you have. So if you have disc-bound planners that you use, you still have the ability to use this planner with that disc-bound planner. And so that release will go out on Tuesday. And so Tuesday I'll have 6 different undated versions. So I have a full undated planner for Monday or Sunday start. And one of the sets will be a weekly, like a single page weekly and a single page monthly. Another set will be 2-page monthly. And then I have 2 different types of 2-page weekly styles, which I'll show in a little bit. And so there'll be, I believe, 12 different kinds that'll come out on Tuesday. And so you have the ability to do that. One of the other things that I will be offering is the ability to create a customizable planner from all the different pages that I have. So let's say you don't like, because I have a lot of these in planner pages. So if the core planners that you have don't have exactly everything that you want, or maybe you want an extra page here or a different page there, then I will have the option to customize it. So we're going to have a lot of different options there, and it's going to be super fun. I also wanted to mention, if you are here live with me, I have a special link in the description of this YouTube where if you want to follow along in the spiritual journey, there is a special freebie for you that no one else will get. And so this is in the link in the description. It is asking for your email subscription, but in that email, you get a freebie that no one else will get. When I post this to YouTube, that's taken out. So it's only for those who are here for live. And just as a reminder, if you have any questions, please feel free to answer those or pop those in the chat so that I can answer them. But I just want to thank you all for coming and to join me in this process and to kind of be as excited as I am about the live portion, like when of releasing this. So now I can start to show you some of the different pages. So the first thing we're going to look at is the single weekly page. So this is the single weekly page. As you can see, you have a Monday. This is a Monday through Friday start with Saturday and Sunday over here. This is an undated version. And so in the dated version, wherever those squares are is where you'll have a date. And then, so there's lines here. And then for these over here, there's boxes. So there's a focus area and a spiritual spotlight area. And so that is one of the kind of traits of the Spirit Op Planner, is that you have a lot of places for your spiritual spotlight. It also recognizes that most people need functional planners. They have functional planners for a reason. It's because they need to do day-to-day stuff. And so you have focus area and you also have spiritual spotlight. And in this particular version, the next page is a mirror of the other one. So you'll find on this one where all your focus area and everything like that is on this side, and then your Monday through Friday is on this side. So that if you're looking at it in layout portion, so they mirror each other, and so that's an option that I like. However, if you don't like that, there is a standard option where you have where it's not mirrored and you just have the same view on either side. In the one that I release, it will have the mirrored version because I like the mirrored version. And then you also have a memo, right? So it's your notes page, but I'm calling it the memo page. It's just lined so that if you need to take notes at the end. So if you look in, so I do have just a quick monthly version of these weekly planners on my Etsy store right now. So if you want to just say a month version, it starts with that snapshot page, which I can show you as well in case you have not seen it yet. This is also in the monthly ones, but I wanted to put it in here because it does make sense for the weeklies as well. So this is a snapshot of your week. It's technically a snapshot of your month. So it's at the beginning of the weeklies. And so you have intentions, memos, you have your goals and tasks, you have a spiritual notes section, and what are you currently feeling? So current mood, current energy, current emotions, sleep, and weather. And so really trying to look at how you're feeling and how things are going for you at that time that you do it. Again, you can do it in the beginning of the day, middle of the day, you can take an average. There is space to either write it out, or you can do a number system or a color system, whatever works for you. And so in those undated versions, you have that snapshot page, 4 weeks of the weeklies, and then a memo page. And so you have the opportunity to print those as needed. The other one that I wanted to show you is, so there's 2 different weeklies. It's 2 different 2-page weeklies. And I know I showed you this on the first one. So I'm going to show you the one that I'm currently working on, which is my favorite. It's the original one. So maybe that's why it's my favorite. It's the one I originally created. And so this one is, I'll just use this one. So it has, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sorry, I'll go this side. It's being used right now. So where the month is where the month name would be. This is October. This is the undated. This is a mock-up one, but it has boxes for each one of the days where you can either do like a card pull or card spread or whatever kind of spiritual notes you want, or even just like if you just want to do a quick, like I want like all my scheduled meetings or something. Spiritual spotlight and focus area are also up here. And so if you want to see the whole version, like that, where you have a memo at the bottom as well. And so that's that to me is like my kind of my go-to one. I really love it. And then the other one that I have is just a full page of boxes. So it gives you a lot more options when you're looking at, like, if you're one of those people who just needs to kind of have space and then write however you want, this is the one that you want. And so that's just a quick preview of what they look like and kind of what you'll see in the core planners. And I'll talk a little bit as we move into the launch date, which is next Tuesday. I'll talk a little bit more about how I use them. After the launch date, I'll show you how I use them in a little bit better manner. And then also I will have a couple of YouTube shorts coming out. So the first one will be a flip through of one of the completed planners. So not a full flip through, probably just like the first month, and then maybe a couple of examples of the different variations, as well as the end of the book. So you have an idea of what that looks like. So be on the watch out for that. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the chat. If you want to learn more about it or, preview some of the planner pages, you can go to my Etsy store, which is also down in the comments, so that you can see kind of some of the stuff that's out there right now. So I really hope that you are as excited about this as I am, and I can't wait to show you all of the other things that I've been working on. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow where we talk a little bit more about this planner.